Good evening, guys. Good evening, all of you. Hope you are all doing well. Everyone, how are you? All of you had your tea, coffee, hot water, juice, everything, snacks in the evening. So here we'll be continuing our discussions, right, on this. Which one you can say? This GATE PYQs of this general aptitude, that is reasoning. Which part of this general aptitude we are going for? That is your reasoning part. We are going for all of you, right? Reasoning PYQs we are going to discuss now, right? We were discussing and we'll be continuing those discussions, you can say, right? And you can just scan this QR code to follow my profile, or you can just go through that web link, all of you, right? And what is the referral code or enrollment code or every code you have to use for whatever the activity you are having, right? You have to use this code RP Civil, everyone, right? What is that code you have to use, all of you? RP Civil is the code you have to use, everyone, right? So don't miss this. Now coming to this, these are all the GATE 2023 toppers from Unacademy in top 10, you can say, from all branches together, because we cannot give all students list, right? We are just giving this top 10, right? Here now at present, right, this offer is going on, all of you, right? Unlock 20 offer is back, right, everyone, right? Which offer is back, all of you? That unlock 20 offer is back, everyone. So don't miss this opportunity, all of you. So what is that a referral code you have to use for this? RP Civil is a referral code you have to use, right? So these are all the benefits you'll be getting from this. Which one? This unlock 20 offer, right? Is not? And you can get 20% off, and you can edge closer to acing your exam preparation, right? That is what the advantage you are having, right? So now for this 12 months and 24 months, 12 months and 24 months of this iconic as well as this plus subscription, right? You can save which one? This 20%, right? By using which code, all of you? By using this referral code RP Civil, everyone, right? And this offer is valid up to which one, you can say? This offer is valid up to this May 13th only. So don't miss this opportunity, all of you. So inform, if you are already a plus student, right, inform to your friends, juniors and everybody, and those who are willing to get their GATE preparation done perfectly, okay, right? And now these are the new batches, right? On May 12th, right, what is it, you can say, this all-star batch for this GATE ESE and PSUs will be starting, all of you, right? And what is it, a referral code you have to use, all of you? RP Civil is a referral code you have to use, everyone, right? So don't miss this. So these are the subject starting, you can say, right? If you just observe now, you can fulfill your GATE and ESE dream. You can just fulfill your GATE and ESE dream by which one of you? You can fulfill your GATE and ESE dream by paying your subscription fee in EMIs also, right? Because you are willing to have their GATE and ESE preparation perfectly, but you are unable to pay this entire fee at a time, right? Then Unacademy is giving a wonderful opportunity, that is your no cost EMI option, that too 0% interest on your loan. You can go for it. It can be approved in 2 hours, right? The minimum paperwork and flexible tenures, right? You can just select how many number of EMIs you wanted to select. You can select it. It is up to you, right? So now coming to this, right? Classroom batch for this GATE and ESE civil. So that is going to start on which one? This is May 19th, everyone, right? New classroom batch will be starting on which one? This is May 19th, everyone. So admissions are open. You can just scan this QR code to go to that, you can say, right? So these are all the faculty will be teaching there if you just have it, right? Now, so coming to this, right, you just scan this QR code to join our Telegram channel, all of you, right? You can just scan this QR code to follow my all my classes replays, all of you. These are all the subjects I'll be taking in Unacademy Plus platform. And now we are discussing this 9th chapter, that is mathematical reasoning, everyone, right? So 9th chapter mathematical reasoning, we are discussing GATE PYQs, right? So in this lecture 19, we have completed some 5 GATE PYQs now, yes or no? So now we'll be going for which one? This lecture 20, right? Today we are discussing this lecture 20 GATE PYQs of this all branches, right? Mathematical reasoning part 2, right? So total almost 5 parts or 4 parts will be discussing on this almost to 24 around 24 25 questions we are having, you can say. Okay, alternate days we'll be discussing, right? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right, of every week we'll be discussing these classes, right? Now coming to this, right, this is the first question, you can say. Five questions got over, and this is your sixth question, you can say, everyone, right? Just this is also 2016 gate question, everyone. 2.5 minutes time I am giving. Solve these all of you, everyone. Solve this, everyone. Sixth question. Five questions got over. This is sixth question, you can say. One and a half minute time is there. One minute more time is there, all of you. Could you able to solve this, all of you? Anyone? Thirty seconds more time, all of you. Neha said C is the answer. 10 seconds more time. Any other answer by others, all of you? Any other answer by others? Right, the time got over. Yes, Neha, correct, absolutely. This is question number 6. Michael lives 10 kilometers away from where I live. Ahmad lives 5 kilometers away, and Sushan lives 7 kilometers away from where I live, right? So from my place, right? So let us assume, right, this is my place, you can say, right? So from my place, where that Michael is living, if you just observe, where that Michael is living, right? That Michael is living 10 kilometers now. Michael is living 10 kilometers distance, and Ahmad is living 5 kilometers distance now, right? Where is that Ahmad living, you can say? That Ahmad is living at a distance of this 5 kilometers, right? But is it mentioned that they are in the same direction in the first sentence? No. And Sushan is living 7 kilometers, right? So where is that Sushan is living, you can say? Sushan is living from this 7 kilometers distance, right? What is it, you can say? Arun, right? And there is one more person, Arun, right? Arun is farther away than Ahmad, right? So farther away than Ahmad means what, right? What is it, you can say? Where is it Arun is living, right? Farther than Ahmad means, right, more than 5 kilometers now. So more than 5 kilometers, right? Arun is living at a distance more than 5 kilometers, but closer than Sushan from where I live, right? Closer than Sushan means right, that lesser than 7 kilometers now. So greater than 5 kilometers means far away than Ahmad, and closer than Sushan means, right, lesser than 7 kilometers we have to select, right? So from the information provided here, what is the possible distance in kilometers at which I live from Arun's place, right? So greater than 5 and lesser than 7, right? What is the only option matching with that? 6.02 kilometers is the only option matching with that, or not? From my place to Arun place, if you just have, right? So because from the given options, right, that is your 6.02 kilometers is only the option available or not? 6.02 kilometers is the only option available, you can say, all of you, right? Is it clear, everyone? So shall I move to the next question, all of you? This seventh question. So just try to solve this, all of you. 3 minutes time I am giving. Solve this, everyone, because the reading the question itself will take a lot of time now. This is GATE 2017 question, you can say. This question, seventh question. Amar, Akbar, Antony, Ajit, all religions are covered. Arey yaar. One and a half minute time is there, all of you? One minute more time is there, all of you? Nobody else answered till now? Arey yaar, this is very easy question. Neha said the Q. Any other answer by others? Twenty seconds more time. This is just a simple, right? The question itself is giving the answer, you can say, is not? The question itself is giving the answer. Right, the time gets over, all of you. Right here, the question itself is saying that what is that it is saying. If you just say students applying for hostel rooms, right? They are in this present rooms. These people are in these present rooms, actually allotted rooms in the order of seniority, right? So seniority will be given first priority now. Students already staying in the room will move if they get a room in their preferred, right? Preferred list. Preferences of lower ranked applicants are ignored during allocation. Given the data below, which room will this Ajit stay in, right? If you just observe that, right, what is the first preference, you can say, everyone? What is the first preference, you can say, right? This is Ajit, right? If you just observe, Ajit is given first priority na. So because this is the student's seniority means fourth year, right? This fellow is fourth year, right? Ajit will be given first priority or not? So Ajit preference is what? First priority is Q, second priority is P, and after that R, right? So Ajit will be allocated with Q only, definitely na. Ajit will be allocated with Q only, definitely or not? After Ajit, who is senior? After Ajit, who is next senior, you can say? If you just observe this Anthony, right? Anthony has preferred this P na. So Anthony will be given which room, you can say? Anthony will be given this P room only. And Akbar, right? Akbar has preferred this R or not? So next, what is that Akbar will be given, if you just observe, right? Akbar will be given, Akbar is there, and next one Amar is there, right? Amar has given first priority R and second priority yes, right? So next, what is that Amar? You can say, if you just a bit, Akbar is senior compared to Amar, so Akbar is given first priority means, right, R will be given first priority for this Akbar na. Right, next Amar, right? Amar second priority, right? Because first priority of Amar and Akbar are same, but preference is given to Akbar, right? Next, this fellow will be allocated with yes, right? So Ajit is allocated with which room, everyone? That is a Q, definitely or not? Yes, Ajit is allocated with this Q, right? 4 is more senior, right? Yes, yes, absolutely, right? 4 years, right? Neha, 1 means 1 year, 2 means second year, Anthony 3 means third year, 4 means fourth year. You can say that is what you can say. Now, so shall we move to the next question? The third question of you. This takes a little more time just to try to solve all of you. Right, 3 minutes time I am giving for this. Start this. This is also GATE 2017 question of you. 2 minutes more time is there, all of you? Actually, there are certain topics, right? This actually belongs to which one? This is logical reasoning only. The syllogism. Neha said yeah. But okay, some topics, whatever the topics which are left, whatever the questions which are left from the GATE PYQs that we are doing in this mathematical listening part, you can say, okay, all. So with this mathematical listening part, now that reasoning PYQs gets over, that spatial aptitude will be doing in 1 or 2 classes. With that, all reasoning GATE PYQs gets over, right? Already that quantitative aptitude GATE PYQs we have started. Some questions gets over, and we'll be continuing the other questions also, right? After this is over, or I'll start that English, right? I told you right already, because nobody is taking English in an academy. I'll be taking it, no problem, right? Uh, 20 seconds more time. Right. So all persons in a certain island are either knights, right? Either they are knights or knaves, and each person known other every other person's identity, right? So each person knows about the other person's identity, definitely, right? Knights never lie, right? So knights will say any liar, knights will not say lie. Knights will never lie, right? And the knaves always lie, right? So knaves always lie, right? P says, right, what is that P is saying? Both of us are knights, right? P is saying that both of us are knights, and Q says none of us are knaves, right? Which of the following can be logically inferred from the above, right? So what is that you can say? Knights will never lie, but knaves always lie, right? Knaves always will say lie only, right? So this is a logical reasoning only, no? Yes, absolutely it is that a logical reasoning only, right? Suppose if a P lies, right? If a P says which one is true, right? If a P tells that a truth, right? If a P tells that a truth, you can understand it. Then what you can understand? P and Q, right? If a P tells that which one is truth, right? P and Q are which one? Right? P and Q are which one? This knights only, right? So that fellow is telling that these are knights only, no? Uh, both of us are knights, right? Because knights never lie, na? They will say always truth only, right? So both are knights only. This is sponsoring kind of things are not allowed in Unacademy, but you can get 100%, you can get 90% scholarship up to because from this test, na, right? Unacademy combat test which were happened till now, right? Which were happened till now, you can get now only from the merit you can get it. So if any faculty is giving more than his code, right? So if you are using RP Civil code at present, you will be getting 20% discount, right? If anybody is giving more than that, means it is illegal, okay? So you have to be careful, right? You can earn only by which one? This test, right? But we can help how to prepare for this test and all these things, right? Scholarship test will be conducted by Unacademy, na? So whenever this test is conducted, you try to focus on this test and get this up to 90% scholarship, right? But the only thing we can do is we can help how to crack that, right? How to focus more, right? Like that. That thing we can do. Right? If P is telling that the truth, means P and Q both are knights, you can say, right? Q says none of us are knaves, right? So then what is that you can say if you just would Q says none of us are which one? This is P is saying that a truth, right? P is saying that a truth means, right? Means both are knights only, right? What is that you can say if you just observe then? Both are knights, na, right? Both are knights, right? When both are knights, right? What is that you can say if you just observe? When both are knights means, right? What is that you can say? Both are knights, right? If P says the truth, both are knights only, right? Both are knights only, you can say, right? And whatever Q is saying, if you just observe, right? Whatever that Q is saying, what is that Q saying? None of us are knaves, right? None of us are knaves means both are knights, right? That is also satisfying, na? So that is also satisfying or not everyone? Yes. Suppose if you just observe, right? Suppose if you just observe, right? What is it you can say? Yeah. Suppose if you just observe, right? P is telling false, let us say, right? We don't know. P is telling false. Whenever that P is telling false means, right? P and Q will become which one? This is P and Q are knights or knaves, you can say. P and Q are knaves. If you just P and Q are which one? This is knaves if you just observe, is not? Now, suppose P and Q are knaves, right? And if Q is telling that truth means P is Q is telling that truth means, right? What is it you can say? What is that Q is telling? Q says none of us are knaves, right? None of us are knaves means, right? None of us are knaves means both are knights only, no? Both are knights only or not? Yes, P comma Q are which one? This is knights only, right? P comma Q are which one? This is knights only, right? Now, if suppose Q is telling which one? This is false. So none of us are knives, right? It means that is false, right? It means both of us are knaves only, right? If Q is telling false, right? What is it you can say? P and Q are which one? These are knaves, na? P and Q are these knaves or not? Yes, P and Q are these knaves, you can say, right? Like that. So from the table, what is that you can say? From this identification, right? What is that you can say? Definite identities of this P and Q can be we can get or we cannot get. Can we able to get or we cannot get, right? Both P and Q are knights. Both P and Q are knaves, right? P is a knight and Q is knave, right? So what is it you can say? If both are knights, na, they will say truth. Whatever the statements given by this P and Q are correct, right? If both are knaves, na, they will tell false, right? Whatever the statements given by this P and Q are also will be valid, because, right? Can you able to determine? Can you able to determine exactly if both are telling truth means knights, you can say, right? If both are telling, both are knaves means both can say false and both are knaves, right? So can we able to determine it, or we can't determine it exactly? Is it possible to determine it exactly? You can't determine. Knights is valid when both are telling the truth, knaves is valid when both are telling false, right? Is it possible to determine exactly, or it's impossible to determine exactly, right? It's impossible to determine exactly, na, is a no, right? So it's impossible to determine exactly, right? So which one will be the correct answer? Right? Option D will be the correct answer for this eighth question or not? Yes, right. Right, this is the ninth question, right? I'm giving 2.5 minutes timer just to try to solve this, everyone. So last but one question. So always Akshay Kumar, Unacademy always will be helping, right? But you just try to observe whenever the scholarship tests are going on, right? Recently those tests happen now. You just check continuously. Again, Unacademy may start the scholarship test. Once the test is done now, you just crack that test and you can get up to 90% scholarship, right? So your financial burden also can be taken off. But the only thing is you just check continuously whenever they will be restarting this test. Fifty seconds more time, all of you. 40 seconds more time. Just to write the statements in the order, you will get the answer. That's it. 30 seconds. Neha said D. Can't be determined. Is it so? Yeah, the time gets over, all of you. Right, we'll check it. P, Q, and R talk about SS cars collection, right? They are talking about this SS car collection. Right? P state that S has at least 3 cars, right? P is saying that, right? So let us say that a number of cars, right? Let's say that N is the number of cars by S, na? Yes or no? Number of cars that S has, na? Number of cars that S has, if you just observe, right, as per P, right? What is that as per P? You can say as per P, what is that? You can say if you just observe, P says that S has at least 3 cars, right? Something, it's gone here. Let S be equal to which one? This is the number of cars that S has, na? Number of cars that S has, right? So as per P, right? As per P, what is that? You can say that a number of cars that S is having is how much? At least 3 means N is greater than or equal to 3, na? Is or no? Now, according to the second statement, right? Q believes that S has less than 3 cars, right? So according to this QRAR, why this is going? I don't know why. I'm writing and it's going off. Okay, I'll write here itself. let n is the number of cars that S has, right? Number of cars that S has, right? As per this P, right? As per P, what is that n? That n will be greater than or equal to 3. And as per this Q, what is it? You can say that n will be lesser than 3 definitely. R indicates that that to his knowledge, S has at least one car, right? So as per this R, if you just observe, as per this R, if you just observe, that n will be greater than or equal to 1, right? So only one of this P, Q and R is right. Then the number of cars owned by S is right. Right. So what is it you can say? Only one of these, right? Only one of this P, Q and R is right, right? Only one of this is right means other two must be zero, na? Isn't it? From all these statements, only one is right means n greater than or equal to 3 and lesser than 3 and greater than or equal to 1, right? Both so these two P and R both can be possible at a time, right? Yes, na? So P, Q and R can be at a time possible, right? So only one is correct means that which one is correct, you can say only one can be correct, right? Others two cannot be correct, right? What is it you can say if we just out then? From all these statements, if and only one of these P, Q and R statements is right, right? So then you can say, right, is it possible to determine everyone? Then the number of cars owned by S, right? Suppose if you are taking that a number of cars owned by S is 0, which statement is correct now? Number of cars owned by S is 0 means that which statement is correct? First one, for suppose if S is having that 0 cars, na? You can say if S is having that 0 cars, right? First statement is what? Wrong. It's not. Second statement is correct and third statement is wrong, right? If you are selecting this 0, right? If you are selecting this 0. Suppose if you are selecting this as 1, what is that you can say? First statement is wrong, P's statement is wrong, Q's statement is correct and R's statement is also correct, right? Yes, now suppose if you are taking that 3, first statement can be corrected, second statement can be wrong and third statement can be correct, right? So now tell me which one is the correct answer now if you just observe. Only one is correct, right? If you are taking 0, this is Q is correct, right? If you are taking 1, Q and R are correct, right? If you are taking 3 as the answer, P and R are correct, right? Which one can be properly selected? You can say that 0 will be appropriately matching, na? 0 will be matching correctly or not, because only one statement among these three statements is correct, right? Other statements are wrong, you can say. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? All of you? Is it clear, all of you? If you just observe only which one is correct, if you just observe only which one is correct, all of you, only one statement among this is correct, na? So means Q statement will become correct if you are taking that n equal to 0, right? If you are taking that n equal to 0, right? Like that. Is it clear, everyone? So right. So can we say 0 is the appropriately matching answer? Right. So we'll go for this, right? Shall we move to the next question? Last question. This is the 8th slide, you can say. This is question number 10, 2017 question only. Right. I'll start the timer. Try to select all of you. 2.5 minutes time I am giving. This is also easy only. Are many people are 8 people it is showing live, but only Neha is answering the questions. What about the others? Others are there in the class or not there? There? Yes, but you have to answer, na? Just don't listen simply. You have to answer. This is also easy question only. Yes, there. Okay, 1 minute time is there. 1 minute more time is there, all of you. 1.5 minute gets over. This is also easy question only. Thirty seconds more time, all of you. Everyone select the answer, all of you. Select means you cannot select, right? You can only just write the answer, na? Right. 10 seconds more time. Right, the time gets over. Mani said A, Neha said B. Right, let's check it. There are 3 boxes. One box is having apples, another box is having oranges, and the last one contains both apples and these oranges, right? So what is that you can say if you just have one box is containing which one? These apples, na? One box is containing that apples. Second box is containing which one? These oranges. And this third box will be containing which one? These apples plus oranges both, na? Apples plus these oranges both you can say, right? All the 3 are known to be incorrectly labeled, right? What is it you can say? Incorrectly labeled, right? So you don't know that whether they are labeled correctly or not, right? If you are permitted to open just one box, right? You are given permission just to open one box and then pull out and inspect only one fruit, right? Which box would you open to determine the contents of these all boxes? If you just observe, which one you will be opening? You can say everyone. If you just observe, only one you have to go for, right? Only one you have to go for means, right? You should be getting which one? This only one you have to go for means, right? So if you just observe, this is labeled as apples plus oranges, it is labeled, but it contains which one? It is wrongly labeled means either apple you should be having or orange only will be there, but it is labeled as apples plus oranges, right? Which one you have to pick up? It is better you have to pick up this one, na? Which is labeled as apples plus oranges you have to pick up, na? So then only you will be getting which one? Is only one fruit, right? Because it is labeled as apples plus oranges, wrongly labeled, so it must be having only apples or only oranges, right? So which one is correct one? Option B will be the correct one, na? The box labeled apples and oranges, because we wanted to get only one, right? So which one is the correct answer now? Option B will be the correct answer. You can say it like that. Is it clear, everyone? So is it clear, all of you? I think all the questions got answered. Right. So this is my profile. You can follow me. You can just scan this QR code to join our Telegram channel and all this thing. Follow my profile and join our Telegram channel. Right. All of you, subscribe to this channel, share and like and comment. Right. Okay. Because every other people, those who are in the need of this one, you just try to share this playlist to all these people, all of you, right? So thank you. I'll be closing the session. Thank you all.